Hi again, this is Gloria here, and today I'm going to be talking about um, blueberries and another berry that you might have not heard about. It's called Aronia berry. Okay, so as you all know that the berries, or you might not know that there's a dirty dozen list of that includes the top, I believe, 15 um, dirtiest and clean foods as far as being heavily sprayed with pesticides, and the berries are at the top. So, when choosing berries, I personally go for organic berries for that reason because I want to try to avoid pesticides and chemicals as much as possible. So the reason that I really like the Aronia berry, I met Aronia berry just a couple of years ago, and when I did the research on Aronia berry, I found that there's actually an ORAC, a table that is used to label food, and it's called it's ORAC, and what those initials stand for is oxygen radical absorbance capacity. It's a measure that the USDA researchers use to determine the antioxidant capacity of different foods. Now, the Aronia berries scores very, very, very high. I mean, an apple's down here and the Aronia berries like way up here. It scores 6,500 units, ORAC on the units, which makes it highly antioxidant. The highly antioxidant foods will fight a lot of radical oxidative stress, as they call it, and that oxidative stress causes a lot of stress linked to generative diseases, including some types of cancers, heart diseases, arthritis, Alzheimer's, and macular degeneration. So these foods are highly antioxidant, and the berry families, but particularly the Aronia berry scores very, very high. So in tests, they say that it helps when eaten on a regular basis ward off colds or flu, which is good to know. There's um, there's compounds in the blueberries that give it the dark pigment, and those dark pigments are supposed to be really good in combating cancer. Um, the antioxidants combat aging, inflammation, which is at the root of most diseases, and really puts a damper on the body, causes heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and almost every illness known to man. So you want to uh, try to eat berries as often as possible. They contain a high amount of phenols, which are very good for the brain, as they've done studies where they can literally protect our brains from degeneration, neurotoxicity, and oxidative stress. So the Aronia berries, unfortunately, those are native to New Zealand, I believe. So there's actually one uh, family farm. It's called Sawmill Hollow, and this is the one that I have found at my whole local foods, and they come in the frozen department, frozen section, and it's the first and only, from what I read, Aronia berry farm that where they grow these berries, Aronia, also called a chokeberry. So what you eat there, this across the taste of this berry is actually a cross between a cranberry and a blueberry. So it's kind of a tart taste, and the recommended serving is half an ounce to an ounce, which is roughly 15 to 30 berries a day, in a daily serving. So you can put these in your smoothies, you can put them on your yogurts, or you can eat them by themselves, but they do have a little bit of a tart taste. So I like mine in my yogurt, in my plain Greek yogurt. and they are gluten-free. These are organic, and they have antioxidant and anthocyanin superfruit, 3 times the power of acai berry, or I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But anyway, these are only found frozen in Whole Foods. However, they do have an online where you can buy some of their products like jellies and jams and maybe even the vitamin supplements. But I'm like, I don't work for that company. I'm just telling you that I incorporate them into my diet, and I've seen the effects on my skin, on my digestive issues, and I really enjoy eating them, especially knowing that they're highly antioxidant, and they're gonna help with any inflammation in the body that's going on. Actually, blueberries are considered a cooling food by the Chinese herbalist, and supposedly they contain a chemical similar to aspirin. So it's good to know that when you eat blueberries, especially when you eat them regularly, they will reduce urinary tract infections. And another thing about them is, let me see. There's so much information that I've gathered, and it's hard to remember everything, but I try to study this as often as I can. Just like I said, Aronia berries are just 1 serving size actually equals 10 servings of fruits and vegetables. So that says a lot for this little fruit in its own. And they're very, I call it a superfruit, a healing food. So if you haven't tried them, and if you're close to a Whole Foods or check your local grocer, it's an antioxidant and anthocyanin superfruit, which gives it the pigment that it has, that deep, dark purple color. So give them a try. Let me know what you think about them, and I'll see you on the next video. God bless you.